Yeah. So hello everyone, and let's start with our introduction. And what we proceed is that how to introduce yourself. The important thing is that how you need to proceed in your interviews and many other things. Whereas, like most of the students, they just get stuck with these things, that how to introduce, how to proceed with their introduction, and like how they want to proceed with. And the first question always it used to be like, tell me about yourself. Okay. So how to proceed with that? Let me tell you. So first of all, like as it goes, like there used to be a format, and this gonna be the actual format. It goes like greetings first of all, and the greetings is that the first thing is you need to say good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, then followed by your name, and then followed by your place, and then qualification, then hobbies and projects. So one by one we'll discuss in detail. Okay. So even you can take the screenshot of this, or else the same thing will be available in the form of recorded session. Even you can download from there as well. So let's start one by one. The first thing is that greeting is very very important, in the sense like, for example, the moment you meet the interviewer, the first thing and the foremost thing that you have to tell is good morning if it is morning. If it is noon, then you have to say good afternoon, or if it is evening, then you need to say good evening according to the time, and always proceed with a smile. And as you can see, don't use good night, because the moment you say good night, so gives the wrong intention to the interview. Then after, like, you need to proceed with your next thing, that is name. But most of the time what the students they do, they just say like, myself, as they keep on using these terms. That's like myself, or this is, or it is, or I am. But let me tell you why you should not use all these terms, like myself, or this is, or it's, or I am. The reason behind is that myself, it shows the ego in the sense like, for example, it just shows the selfish nature, which people they actually don't accept. Then after, something called this is. The moment you say this is, so this is used for the non-living things, like this is a chair, this is a table, this is a book, but you are not a non-living thing. In the same way, like it's, so it's is also used for the non-living thing, like, it's a chair, it's a table, in that sense. Whereas why we should not use I am, the reason behind is that, let's say if you use I am, so I am is used in order to tell about the profession, in the sense like I am an engineer, doctor, trainer. But you can't say I am Ramesh or Suresh, because your name is not related to any profession. So try to avoid all this word, and what you have to use, my name is. Okay. Then after, the next thing, as you can see here, we need to use the place, which is very important. So as you have to use, like, I am from, like for example, if you are from Hyderabad, so you have to say I am from Hyderabad, and then you can proceed further, like at present. Or if you are from some particular place, let's say, if you are from Delhi, so you can say I am from Delhi, but like at present I am living at, so at Hyderabad you can mention. So if you are from a particular place called Hyderabad, then no need to mention that at present time. If you are from the place, let's say like Delhi, and right now if you are residing in Hyderabad, then you have to use at present I'm living at Hyderabad. So as you can proceed, I am from Hyderabad. At present, I am living at. And what's the reason behind this? Now let me tell you. There is a so simple reason why you have to tell about the place. Because we just live in a diversified country where, like, we used to respect all the cultures as well. And even the IT sector, it just treats you as a global citizen, where like we respect all the, like, creed, caste, religion, everything. So the moment you say I am from, so this particular place, immediately the other person, the interviewer, gonna understand that, yeah, he or she is from this particular place. So during their festival, during their things, they may even go back to their hometown. So we need to make some arrangements for them, and according to that, his or her work must be allocated to others. So that's the reason. And the second thing is that why you have to say at present I'm living at. The reason behind is like, for example, if you say that right now I'm staying here, so even they may let you know one of the best place as well, who knows, where you can find the cheapest and the best thing to reside. So to help you, in order to, it's not like to have a party or something over there. Then in the same, as you can see, qualification. So qualification in the sense like I have completed my graduation from. Okay. So as you have completed your graduation, so you need to use, like, if you have completed your post graduation or like any other, so you can use I have completed my post graduation. But if it is BTech or BSc something, then you need to use I have completed my graduation from. Okay. And then you need to proceed the name of the college. For example, if it is JNTU, so you have to say I have completed my graduation from JNTU Hyderabad in, then whatever the stream it is. Let's say if you have completed your BSc, so even you can use I have completed my graduation from name of the college in science or in arts, whatever it might be. So you need to use these things. But there is one recommended thing what you should not use is I did or I have done or I completed. You should not use these things. I did, it's like something that you completed, okay, and which you should not did, in the sense like you have done or someone has pressurized you, but no one has pressurized you. Okay. So it's better you should not use did, or even you should not use I have done. I have done means it's not a task, it's no, it's an accomplishment that you have done, like that you have gained. So try to like feel proud about that. And that's the reason you should not use I have done or I completed. You have to show that, yeah, like with an enthusiasm, with a passion, I have done my qualification. Even though you may say that it's already written in the CV, so why we have to tell all these things? But let me give you one clarity. Most of the time, the HRs they never go through your CV to that extent. So whatever you say out of that, they just frame the questions. And what are those questions? Even if you want to go through, so like I'll just share the link of this HR questions as well. Yeah. So now we have the next thing that in this is like qualification. Then we have the hobbies. So most of the time, like people they think that we should not tell about the hobbies, but more importantly, let me tell you, the hobbies are quite important. Quite important in the sense like your hobbies, it tells about the character and the way like the person you are. As you should not use my hobbies are watching movies and listening songs. The moment you say watching movies and listening songs, indirectly you're showing that you are like least bothered about the work, and like you're not serious about your work, but actually you're very serious. So what you want to say that my hobbies are like reading books, uh, like, and then after like playing cricket, like in this way the things you need to share. But in case if you mention like yes, my hobbies are like watching movies, so immediately the interviewer will understand that in case if I hire him, so he or she gonna just watch the movies. Okay. So due to that, they may not just proceed with the things. Hope you are getting the point. Okay. So always like you need to proceed with it by saying that my hobbies are reading books or playing cricket. Why I'm saying these things? Because not only this exactly, even you can tell even other things. So one thing you have to tell related to your like mental growth, the mental stability, and the physically fit, because the COVID has proven that every healthy employee is like the best employee, and that's the reason you have to use. Then after, like even in your hobbies, further you can use. my hobbies are like playing chess and playing football, or my hobbies are like solving puzzle and even gardening, in anything you can use. Then after, like, we have something, even people they use my short term goal and my long term goal, but you should not use that. You just have to say I want to become whatever. Like if the designation is for the software engineer, if the designation is for like something related to like Python developer, so you have to say I want to become a Python developer, but never ever say that I want to become a Java developer if the job is for the Python developer. Then after, slow and steadily, you can even tell about your weakness and strengths as well, by saying actually, like, I'm very good at. So if you are very good at communication skills, then you have to say I'm very good at communication, or whatever you're good at. And then about your hobbies, you have to say I'm trying to improve, and whatever the weakness it might be, so I'm trying to improve this, instead of saying this is my weakness. So do remember, don't say that my strengths are or my weakness are. You have to say I'm very good at this, whereas I'm trying to improve these things. You need to use. And then after, like, post that, you have to say, like, if you have any achievements, let's say, if you have any achievements, even further you can use, like, let me write here, if you have any, sorry, if you have any achievements, then even you can mention about your achievements. If no achievements, then no worries, don't create it. Then further, even you can go with your as I told you at the beginning about your achievements. If no achievements, then tell about your skills, like what are the skills that you have acquired. If no other skills that you have acquired, so no worries, but I would suggest you to acquire the skills as well. I mean, the computer skills related to, or even the project one related to. If you don't have these two things, then a little bit you can elaborate about the project, but like not in a complicated way, in a like very friendly way, in a useful way, like how actually it can help others as well. In that way, you need to tell about the project. And then at last, you have to say thank you. Or in between, the interviewer may interrupt and they may ask you about the things. Hope you are getting the point, everyone. So this is all about the introduction, how you need to proceed. Just let me